in the world? My beard stays the same. I am officially confused. A barber. Oh my gosh, that was really good. I actually liked that one. Even though I got it wrong, the answer was so clever. How good are you at answering riddles? And have you ever tried a gacha riddle before? Because today, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm back with some more gacha riddles and I'm going to see how many I can get right today. But before we get into those, I just wanna let you know about a giveaway that I'm doing. So I'm giving away 100 Robux. And if you want to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is head to my Instagram, which is Yammy_XOX. I'll have the link in the description. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram and that you go to my latest post, leave a like and write a comment with your Roblox username. And then I'll pick a winner. All of the information will be in the description also. But without further ado, let's head on to these riddles and see how many I can get right or how many I get wrong. I'm probably gonna get a lot wrong. I just know it. Okay, here we go. First riddle. On Sunday morning, little Jerry was playing in the backyard when all of a sudden, someone tries to grab him. Wait, what? His parents were inside talking and didn't hear anything until Jerry came crying inside the living room. Poor Jerry. He must have been terrified. Somebody tried to snatch him. He told his parents he saw someone hiding behind the bushes. He said, as I turned back, he tried to grab me, but I didn't see his face. I ran as fast as I could and did not look back once. That is like all parents' worst fear. His dad called the police and a private detective. When the detective asked Jerry, he was too scared to talk. So Jerry's dad told the detective the whole story. These were the 3 suspects. He asked them about their whereabouts when the incident occurred. Mr. Smith said, I was in my nursery/greenhouse working. Tina said, I was going through my old stuff in my closet. Jade from school said, I was home playing video games. Besides, he is not even in my class. I am older than him. I barely know him. Who is lying? Honestly, I think it's the farmer guy who said he was in his greenhouse because the little boy said that it was a guy who tried to snatch him, and also he has a leaf on his hat. That's from the bush, right? It's Mr. Smith. Number 1, his greenhouse only has plants and flowers, no potatoes. And 2, Jerry told his parents that he did not see his face, which means it was a guy. Yes, I got it right. Guys, if you also got that one right, make sure to leave a like on the video. We're off to an awesome start. Now, can we get the next one right as well? Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? Poor people have it, rich people need it. I don't know. Is it nothing? Let's see. Nothing! Yes, I got that one right too. Also, just because people don't have money doesn't mean they have nothing. That's a bit harsh, right? John is a wealthy antique dealer. He has many enemies in the city. Some envy him. Some think he cheated them of a fortune. John has a beautiful young daughter named Alice. John really adores her. One evening, John's phone rang. It was a kidnapper. He said, John, I have your daughter. Give me your antique jewelry collection and I'll let her go. John said, let me talk to my daughter. John said, if this is my daughter, let her answer my riddle. Alice knows the answer. And then I will give you the jewelry. Ooh, is he thinking it might not be his daughter? John said, I have 2 hands, but I can't scratch myself. What am I? No one answered the riddle, so John calmly hangs up. But what is the answer? The only thing I can think of with 2 hands is a clock or a watch. So I'm gonna go with either of those. A clock! Yay! John knew she was not his daughter because she didn't know the answer to the riddle. And obviously she would, right, if her dad is an antique dealer, because he deals with a lot of clocks and watches. They have no flesh, nor feathers, nor scale, nor bones, yet they have fingers and thumbs of their own. Fingers and thumbs. Fingers and thumbs of their own. I honestly don't know with this one. I'm so confused. Let's see what it is. They are gloves. Oh my gosh, that was so simple and I didn't get it. That is so funny. Did you get that one right? Let me know down in the comments. Can you spot the difference? Ooh, I like these ones. Yes, I can see a difference. It's like the hairpiece and also the mouth mouth. Are there any more differences? Oh, also the shoes. I can see that too. Yep, hair clip. I got that one. Oh, I didn't notice the eye color though. Different wings as well. Honestly, it did not give me enough time to get all of these. Yep, the socks were different shoes. My goodness, it gives you 10 seconds. And you had to guess all of these, including different tail. How many did you get? I got like 2, maybe 3 at a push. A man rode out of town on Sunday. He stayed a whole night at a hotel and rode back to town the next day on Sunday. How is this possible? So if he rode out of town on Sunday at midnight, and he arrives to his destination, but then the clocks go back, he could stay the whole night and then ride back on the Sunday. Does that even make sense? Basically, the clocks just go back by an hour. That's my thinking anyway. Let's see what it says. His horse was called Sunday. Oh my gosh, that was so much simpler than it had to be. My idea with the clock going back could have been right too. Or maybe he could have like crossed over into a different time zone. I got it wrong anyway. Tina was kidnapped late at night. The detective questioned her boyfriend Zach. Zach told the police, "We had a fight last evening. Tina went to the cinema alone to calm down after the fight. I didn't worry about her as she's very strong and can fight back. When the movie was over, she called me and said that she was going home. Suddenly, she screamed, and then the line went dead. The accident was in the news. The people came to the police station, claiming that they saw Tina being kidnapped." The first witness, named Miss Dory, said, "A bearded man grabbed that little girl and got her into a blue Jeep." The second witness, named Stanley, said, "A man in a mask got a knife to her throat and put her in a black car forcefully." The third witness, named Lana, said, "She was going out of a supermarket when he grabbed her and pulled her into a car." The detective immediately realized that 2 witnesses were lying. Who is telling the truth? What? I have no idea. Yeah, honestly, I'm stumped with this one. How are we meant to figure that out? These 2 are lying. But why? Miss Dory called Tina a little girl. Lana said Tina was going out of the supermarket, not a movie theater, so Stanley is telling the truth. I did think the last person talking about the supermarket was telling a lie maybe, but then again, could we 100% trust the boyfriend? Who knows? But yeah, I didn't get that one right. I told you guys, these riddles, they're kind of hard. Okay, on to the next one. Max was a famous artist who sold so many paintings when he was young. By the time he turned 65, he was a millionaire and spent most of his time creating art and collecting it. I mean, what a baller, honestly. One day, he was out for a drive when his car brakes failed and he had an accident and lost his eyesight. After his accident, he hired 3 people to help him. Natasha, the housekeeper, Nino, the driver, and Jake for playing his favorite instrument, the violin. One day, he was found lifeless on the floor with all of his paintings stolen. The police arrived and investigated all 3 employees. I was cleaning the rooms upstairs and didn't hear anything. We played computer games and then left for his music session. I was waiting for Max for an hour, but he never came to attend the session. Who is lying? I think it's the guy who's called Nino, who's meant to be the driver. Why is he talking about video games? What? I thought he just drove cars for the old guy. It was Nino. Max was blind. He couldn't play video games. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that he lost his eyesight. Plus, he was Max's driver. How can Max go to the music session by himself? But then again, there are actually games that people can play who don't have eyesight. So I guess you can still play games if you're blind. Mary was invited to her best friend's party. She already attended 3 Sally house parties in a week already. Dad, can I go to Sarah's party? No, you're not allowed. Suddenly, she got an idea. Her grandparents had recently moved into a beautiful 1-story house near town. Dad, can I visit Grandma and Grandpa this weekend? Okay, dear. Oh, she went to the party. Her plan worked and she went to Sarah's party. After the party, she stayed at her friend's house and came home after the weekend. Hey Dad, I'm back. So how was it? Did you have fun? Oh yeah, it was fun. I slept on the top floor alone and I helped Grandpa in the morning to clean. We cleaned the garden and the pool and then we made cookies and we watched a movie. Her father immediately knew that she was lying. How? Again, I'm really not sure with this one. Is it because the grandpa is too old to clean the garden and the pool, maybe? Or maybe the dad just rang the grandpa and found out she was lying. Let's see. It was because her grandparents lived in a 1-story house. She said that she slept upstairs, which is not possible. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. See, this is the thing with these riddles. You have to remember everything that has been said, because if you miss out one clue, you're gonna get it wrong, just like I did. What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs? Is it a coin? Because that is brown and has a head and a tail. Let's see. A penny! Yes! I'm gonna give myself that, because a coin is a penny, and a penny is a coin. I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I? What in the world? My beard stays the same. I am officially confused. A barber. Oh my gosh, that was really good. I actually liked that one. Even though I got it wrong, the answer was so clever. Chad worked in an electronics store. New games consoles just went on sale and clients didn't keep themselves waiting. Chad was packing boxes, taking money and giving change all day long. In the evening, a man came to the store. He wanted to purchase a games console too. The man handed Chad 2 bills. He had enough money to buy a console and didn't need change. But Chad didn't even touch the money and he called the police. What was wrong? Oh no. Did he think that maybe they were counterfeit notes and they weren't real and that he was gonna get scammed? The game console cost $1,000. The man gave him only 2 bills. They must have been $500 bills, but they don't exist. Oh, so technically they were counterfeit because they're not real. So I'm just gonna give myself that point. Can you use 3 consecutive days without using the words Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Okay, so we're not allowed to use the actual weekdays, but can we say yesterday, tomorrow, and today? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Yes! Josh is a special agent. He was dropped in a desert and had to go to the enemy's secret base. Josh looked at the map and realized that he was in the wrong place. Your boy has ended up at the pyramids. The base was 30 miles away from him. Oh my gosh. That is a long way, especially in the desert. Josh had some food and water in his backpack, so he decided to take a chance and come up with 3 ideas. Number 1. Eat more food to get enough energy for the trip. Number 2, walk slowly, keeping up his energy and taking breaks. And number 3, walk fast without breaks. Which is the best strategy? Number 1, 2, or number 3? Should he eat more food, walk slowly, or walk fast? Well, your boy's in the desert and it's probably not ideal to stay there very long. Okay, so number 1 is probably not a good idea because it's gonna slow him down, maybe make him tired if he eats all of the food. Not good. Number 2 sounds like a very good idea. If he walks slow, he can keep his energy up, take little breaks here and there. And number 3 sounds terrible because he's in the desert, and if he doesn't take a break, you know, he might not make it. So I'm gonna go with idea number 2. Idea 1, eat more food. He'll have to drink a lot if he eats so much food, so he may run out of water soon and die, which is not ideal. If he goes with idea 3, which is walking fast without taking breaks, it'll take at least a day to walk 30 miles, but it's dangerous because of the heat. So he should choose idea number 2. Yay! Idea 2, walk slowly, keeping up his energy. Josh should travel in the evening, early morning, and at night. He should walk slowly to save his energy. All right, who is lying? Emma loves to travel and loves to explore new places. Honestly, same Emma. There's nothing better than traveling around the world. She's been to many countries, but never has had any problems. Oh, well, that's just great, isn't it? Until one day she was in a country where people didn't speak her language. She tried hard to ask people about the directions, but nobody understood her until Emma overheard some girls who were from the same city as her. They got along very well and traveled together for the rest of the journey. After returning back home, Emma decided to organize a house party for her new friends. She invited the girls over. The girls brought cake, balloons, and gifts for Emma. They took photos and were having a good time. Before Emma could eat or drink anything, she fainted. When she woke up, there was nobody around her. What? Her friends just left her? That's cruel. All of the money and valuables were missing. Oh no, they robbed her. Emma looked at the photos taken before she fainted. After examining the photos, she understood what had happened. Can you figure it out? Well, the girls are wearing masks, so I feel like maybe there's some kind of toxic gas in those balloons. And this was all just a setup. The balloons had sleeping gas inside of them. Oh no. Girls had face masks on, so it didn't affect them. When Emma was unconscious, they took her money and her expensive stuff. I was questioning why they were wearing masks, but I thought, you know, maybe they were sick from traveling, so I just let that go until I realized it was probably part of the plan. Harry and Jessie were fighting a lot, so they decided to split up. Both of them had online relationships with people they had met on a dating website. They believed their virtual lover to be better partners because they had common interests and they understood each other well. Finally, they decided to meet their lovers in real life. After that, Harry and Jessie changed their mind about splitting up. Why did they change their mind? Because I have a feeling the people they were dating online was actually each other, but they didn't know. And then they met up and were like, oh, maybe we should stay together. Let's see. It turned out that they had online relationships with each other. Yeah, I knew it. When does a British potato change its nationality? What? I don't know. Answer. When it becomes French fries. Oh my gosh, that was so obvious. Sarah and Tom lived in a large house with their kids and staff. One night, Tom was killed in the house. Who did such a thing? Their maid found him and called the police to investigate. The maid said, I worked a lot and went to bed early. When I woke up in the morning, I found Tom dead. I immediately called Sarah and the police. The gardener said, yesterday I cut the bushes and went home. Tom was still alive. The wife of Tom, Sarah, said, I left the city to take our kids to my parents. I can't imagine what happened here. You'd better ask the gardener. Josh the cook said, I was away in the summer kitchen, cooking dinner for the family. It took me 3 hours. Who killed Tom? Well, the wife said that she was away, so why would she need food cooking if she wasn't even in? So I'm gonna say it was the cook. It was Josh the cook because Sarah and the kids were away. So for who was he cooking for 3 hours? That's what I thought. Jack and Tim got lost in the woods. On top of that, it started raining heavily. They rushed to find a safe place to spend the night and saw an ancient castle not far from them. They came in and found out it was a haunted castle. The gates shut behind them and they started to walk around the house. Soon they found 3 doors and also 3 creepy little children ghost things. They are terrifying. Oh my, well these are not very good doors, are they? The first door says, stand in the acid waterfall that will burn you to the bone. The second door says, swim in the pool full of hungry piranhas. And the third says, walk through the big fire. Which door should they choose? Well, I would choose the door that has the rain and the fire, because surely the rain will put the fire out. So that's the safest one. I definitely not want to be with piranhas or acid. They'll choose the third door. It's been raining heavily in the woods, so the fire was gone long ago. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, guys, that is all of the riddles I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, and if you want to see another one from me, you can click on one of these, and I'll see you over there.